Well, it's Friday here in Trinidad and Tobago, and here to bring a little update on our Forex copy and paste signals. We had an awesome Euro USD hit at over 100 pips, and we got that secured. So I wanna check it out. Wanna show you guys, the entry we got in and the take profit levels, right? But that being said, I have this little disclaimer I'm gonna put out there. Really, really important. Trading in the financial markets, Forex, margin entry is high risk and is not suitable for all investors, right? Past performance is not an indication of future results. In this case as well, the high degree of leverage can act both against you or for you. So we had some results in the past where we were able to get 12% on a $300 account and 10 trading days, literally in 1 week. I think it was NFP week on a $600, we got 10% on an account. So that is the kind of possibilities exist, providing you want to take the risk and trade with the copy and paste signals, right? Um, I mean, it could happen in a week, 2 week. It could take a month. You had to cater for drawbacks, and that's the reality of it. So I don't want to spend too much time on the disclaimer. You all should understand the risk by now. Certain corporations and locally speaking, you had to wait 36 months to get a little growth in the invested amount. Then some other corporations, 5%, you had to wait like a whole year, if so much. You had the possibility of coming into the Forex market, capitalizing on our copy and paste signals, and having the possibility to earn some profits, right? So there's a couple ways you could approach it, and just gonna just exit this page now and talk a little bit about the copy and paste program. You'll see I've done a lot of videos. I mean, plenty of people following me. You'll would see the results I've been posting with the copy paste. We have backtracked weeks and months. You understand? We've seen some good results, guys. Some good results. So over 4 years experience again, access to. And this simply means the chart work, everything is being done. All you had to do is take the signal. You could either write it down on a paper, um, or you could just memorize it and copy and paste it to your brokerage account. So if you're brand new and you don't know what all these terminologies are, we do have a crash course available for training. For persons wanting to come in and learn the financial markets, I have a 6-day crash course available. You're going to learn the basics straight to trading terminology and chart work, right? So this is me. I've been involved since 2019, and I've put together a little module, crash course, teaching via Zoom. You want to learn, you don't need to have any experience. Just come with an open mind, and the course is 500 TT, and that's totally affordable based on the dues I had to pay, right, to learn the skill set. So I'm offering you a training course too as well. So if you want some information on that, you could let me know. So let's talk a little bit about the Forex signals. So how it's designed, you don't have to do anything like edit or bring stop loss to entry for the experienced traders. You just place the trade and you leave it. TP3 is where the money flows. So I'm going to show you that example on the Euro USD, right? Get daily updates, and that's the trading week, like Monday to Friday, every day you get an updates, what a new signal send out. And what's happening with the trades, right? So we had, I mean, guys, you could message me, ask me to send you a link to the for the videos where we got results in 2 weeks, we got results in 1 week, even in a month time, we saw some results, right? So that's the kind of high probability setups we are talking about. So let's dive into it. Let's look at an account here, right? I would have sent a screenshot here. So this would have been trading on a lot size at 0.05. The Euro USD we're gonna focus on today, right? So you could see the TP hit here 53.65. That is about 100 pip there. You understand? But you see that kind of lot size with that kind of profit is a high percentage of pips, right? There's two ways you could actually approach this copy and paste method, right? So let me talk about the Euro USD first, and then I'll tell you. So you could see these Euro USD was closed off at 21.90, 20.65. There's some high profit levels we're talking about, and there's a method, a strategy you could work. You could use taking these signals to, right? So there's two ways or even three ways you could actually do it. And that's the fun thing about it as well. So let's go to the chart. Let me pull up the chart here quickly, right? And I want to show you what's happened here. So this is the Euro USD, right? We got in at where this blue line draw here. You can see the 10th of April. All right. I'm gonna show you. I'm showing it on my channel too. Right. You can see the Euro USD call 1046 at the 10th of April. Buy TP's stop loss, right? So there's three ways you could do this thing, guys. Three ways, right? First, if you see all your trades you're trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday by just copying and pasting the signals and yeah, that's leaving it. If you see, yeah, I'll show you an example here on our $300 account already make $16 profits already. And um, that's after this week, by the way, right? So what I was showing you here, equity is trading. So if I close off everything, I'll be in a profitable zone. So these are the signals that is active right now, right? This is what we entered this morning, actually. So you can see everything here is floating in profits. That the high probability is that I'm excited, guys, because as you all know, it's a lot of work put into it, and you're seeing the progress that I'm having as well, right? So I'm doing this video to show you all what's really taking place. So even if we go to close here, we look at the TPs of the Euro USD. Look, this is 100 here, right? That is next Euro USD 50 pips by 50 pips by 100. You understand what I'm saying? So real good stuff we're talking about it. So I was explaining there's about three ways you could do it with a standard copy and paste where you receive the take profit levels 1, 2, and trying to input it to the broker, right? You input it to the broker, that's you take profit level as 20 pips. Next one would be about 50 pips and the other would be like 100 pip, three TPs. So what I mean, the take profit tree, that's where the money flows. That's a real nice risk to reward, right? And I'm just gonna draw using the long tool here. Remember, if you're new, I'll be training you on this as well. Um, that's your risk to reward. The red is the stop loss, the blue is the profit. So you don't know what's going on there. There is more profits than loss. So that's the TP3. So check this entry we got in here. The trade never really came back down. It keep going up. So that stop loss was totally valid, right? It hit the TP1, it gone and hit TP2. Right, let me just move the blue line so you can see the candles clearly. So you can see this candle come back here and it basically went up and hit the take profit tree and it even went higher too, right? That's the high probability setups we're talking about. So overall 100 plus pips was secured, guys, and this wasn't a Forex copy and paste program. And I mean, you had no experience. Look right now, I see what's going on here. You understand? Trades running right now, and you don't want to worry about it. Just copy paste it, leave it tomorrow, and the following day I'll come and do updates. Look at the dates here. You see this take profit at 0.01, right? The real high probability setups we're talking about. So I mentioned one way where you could do it standard by putting a TP as indicated on the signals received, right? There's another way you could do it too. You could put your stop loss, set your stop losses, and you put your TP3, right? And this way, the possibility exists like this, for example, right? Like this, for example, on the trade setup here. What this simply means is that instead of it cutting off by the TP1, which is 20 pips, you put TP3, and if you happen to log back in and check the trades, how it's going like an hour or 2 hours, because this happened, I mean, this candle close 11, right? Wrong, you could have even log back in about let's say 15, 16, 17, about 4 or 7 p.m. And you could have been at TP3 level already. All the trades are like TP3. You understand? So in this way I'm explaining a strategy, right? You can test it out. You're coming into the copy and just sharing some ideas with you all, right? You can leave the three levels to TP3, but you had to check it like an hour, 2 hours after to see where it's at. And if you want to play it safe and if you're hoping for it to go a little higher, you could do something called trailing stops, right? Trailing stops now is like you're basically going to your broker, you're going to your active trade. Once it's high in profits, you open the trade and you see something like trailing stops here. So you could either enter it there or you could go to your stop loss and you put your TP1 as your stop loss, right? And you're leaving your TP3 open, your TP open. So your stop loss could be your TP1, right? And your TP would be open. So in that case, if the market turn, your take profit one will hit a stop loss, and but that will be a profit as your TP1 in your first entry. It might sound a little confusing, but there's a one strategy you could use to capitalize like what we do here. So we get 50 by 50 here. Right? I mean, 50 pips now, $5 at 0.01, right? And if you look at it now on the 0.05, right? You could see what that 50 pip gap looks like, what it looks like to give you an idea, right? So that's one method of approach. You could do it like that. Or you could simply the second, well, as I mentioned, you could do the trailing stops and put it there. Or let me see. One would be put in the normal take profit levels. Two, we're leaving two of the TPs open and TP3. Or you could put, for instance, the three trade ideas as TP3s, but you had to pay a stop loss, right? If you want to try and play it, um, in a way that you leave all the TPs open and a stop loss in place just in case it turns. You could do that too. If you're monitoring the trades, if you know you're busy and you're out and you wouldn't be able to check it like 10 hours later or 5, 6, 7 hours later, you pay TPs, right? Your TPs are sent on the signal ideas. And in that way, once it hit the targets, it will cut off the trade and it will get your take profit levels, right? Let's show you an example here, right? TPs here. Could see TP hit here on the AUD card as well, right? So, guys, this is the copy and paste program. I'll do a quick video to show you a little insight of the Euro USD hitting our three take profit levels, right? Three take profit levels. So that is what we're talking about, real performance coming out of the copy and paste program. And we have it at an introductory price right now. If you're interested, you get it for 800 TT for 1 month. Right? Remember, you could use this and come in, test it out. If you want to use it on a practice account, you could do that. Or if you want to basically go to your broker, remember, do 300 and above because of the volume of trades, trading at 0.01. And if you want to do a prop firm, do like a 20, 30K account, right? And the trade at 0.01. So you'll see what's happening. Do a video to give you an update. I mean, it's on fire. You're seeing the performance coming out of the copy paste program, right? So my number is on the screen. If you require some more information, feel free to reach out to me.